Snark mods made a pinned community post announcing the subreddit's return and stated, "Our relationship with Reddit is currently better than ever, and we're in good communication with the admins."
So we got it twice now. So we got 2 times. 2 in their own legal documents. They're admitting that again they have connections with the Reddit admins. The Reddit admins are trying to give them software services to scrub their PIIs. Now they're also saying in previous posts before November 2024, about a year ago, you know what I'm saying, that they were having good communications and better than ever with Reddit admins, bro. Hello. That's why these fools are getting subpoenaed. Nah, like this legitimately is why they're getting subpoenaed though. Directly. You already know what it is, baby. You've seen title and thumbnail. Some more, of course, happening in the EHDA plus cinematic universe, and in specific, of course, the H3 Snark mods. But first, a little backstory. You already know last time, of course, we were checking out Share to Love with Lus. You already know we're going to do that when we get in the video, but we're checking out Lus, and he was going over how, the H3 Snark mods, with their whole, you know what I'm saying, subpoena, motion to quash, the whole genre they're going through, they are definitely going to have to pay their lawyer. I mean, you're always gonna have to pay your lawyer. Man, ain't no legal counsel doing this boy for free. But within that, right, Lus was saying that like the bare minimum for a lawyer could be around like $300 an hour if they're going by billable hours. And we're sitting here pondering, yo, how are the H3 Snark mods like paying this boy? Really tough. Still do not know, because they were saying again in their motion to quash, besides them saying, oh, psychologically ruined, financially, like, you know what I'm saying, devastated, ruined. You know what I'm saying? They were also saying like, oh, they work normal jobs or whatever. Like, yo, they're going on decent salary or just making like an average wage or whatever beats. And I'm like, yo, once more, again, if that is the case and you realize that, yeah, something like a lawsuit or stuff like this could end up hindering your life, you probably shouldn't be a snarker. You probably shouldn't do the stupid actions that get you stupid consequences. But yeah, that's the whole work. So we're still asking that question. We do not know. So yeah, however these fools are getting the cheese, I guess we'll never know. Or maybe we will. Who knows? Anyway, to that, what we got here now is one of the other videos we were talking about with in regards to Reddit. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, the H3 Snark mods are being subpoenaed through Discord and Reddit. Reddit was, better yet, even before that, Ethan and his lawyer might have to file a motion to compel what's name against Reddit, because Reddit was obviously going over the whole thing with the H3 Snark mods and their PII, which again, we know the Reddit admins connection in the motion to quash. But yeah, they were going over the whole thing with the First Amendment review, so their counsel was kind of like pushing back on that. So obviously, that's what I'm saying. That's why Ethan and his lawyer would have to do the whole motion to compel. But within this video here that we got from Lus, he's going over if Ethan can shove out, you know what I'm saying, or sue through Reddit, or like, you know what I'm saying, go out and try to shove this motion to compel. So of course, we have to check it out. So I ain't gonna waste no more time, baby. Trilly talks everything. Trilly doesn't yap everything every single time. Let's see how cooked the H3 Snark mods are this time. Like we said in another intro, shout out to Love with Lus. I already know, baby. We got Ethan Klein versus H3 Snark. Can Ethan Klein sue Reddit for H3 Snark mods? Of course, you guys would like to watch the OG video down in the description. First link, sure to love it, of course. Lus, baby. And we don't got not a singular second to waste. Let's get right into it.
So I'm going to read you this. Hope you are both well. I just completed my meet and confer with Reddit. Reddit had 2 primary concerns: that there would be a First Amendment review of the subpoenas, and 2, the scope of compliance, primarily as to which users. It was my overall impression that Reddit did not want to get involved in the dispute. As to the first concern,
nah, that's a bit like Discord, because they left them straight on E, on empty, on red.
This has been addressed by your client's forthcoming motion to quash. As to the second concern, let's figure out a day and time that works to resume our meet and confer next week. I am generally free in the afternoon from Tuesdays through Friday. I also plan on sending a letter to Discord next week asking them to hold off on complying with the subpoena until the motion to quash is resolved. So we're going to take a look at all the evidence provided by Ethan Klein.
Yeah, so what I'm getting by that is like, okay, so they're barring, like, you know, proceeding on with the whole entire subpoena until they get like the motion to quash matter resolved. Okay, yeah, I'm not.
Whether or not Reddit has been involved in the H3 Snark subreddit. Collaboration
I don't know. At least their admins might be, because apparently their admins were trying to shelve out again software services or things of such like that to help the H3 Snark mods remove their PIIs, personal identifying information, from the internet. Once more, like I've been saying in all these videos with the H3 Snark mods being cooked, otherwise known as spoliation. So, I think it's a little bit of a mixy connection, I'll say.
Reddit admins, the H3 Snark mods frequently raise our claims. The H3 Snark mods and Reddit admins are working together. We drew this conclusion in part from statements the H3 mods themselves have made, as demonstrated below. Our suspicions first arose in late fall, early winter of 2023. We created a subreddit entitled H3 Snark, a subreddit dedicated to criticizing and mocking H3 Snark. Shortly after creating the subreddit, it was suspended under the false claim we were impersonating H3 Snark.
More Jones to substantiate. Yeah, why are all these other Snark Reddits and all that junk getting taken down, but the H3 Snark staying up, leftover staying up? Oh? And again, heads can correct me if I'm wrong on this jump, but Hassan Snark getting taken down, shelved out. Snarky Snark getting taken out. Snarky's Adam McIntyre getting taken down. Is Trisha John up? Like, yo, bro, what are we sitting here talking about? And again, correct me if I'm wrong on that, John. You already know, Trilly the dumbass. But yo, if their Johns is all getting taken down and then these Johns are still up and then they're taking down the fucking impersonation of a Snark, nigga, who gives a fuck? It's some bullshittery.
We grew more suspicious when individuals were banned or threatened with bans when reporting some of the most incendiary posts on H3 Snark under the pretense of abusing Reddit's reporting function. In November 2024, Illa's management company reached out to Reddit.
Oh, there we go.
Shortly thereafter, H3 Snark was taken down. Within a few days, it was live again. The H3 Snark mods made a pinned community post announcing the subreddit's return and stated, "Our relationship with Reddit is currently better than ever, and we're in good communication with the admins."
So we got it twice now. So we got two times. Two in their own legal documents. They're admitting that again they have connections with the Reddit admins. The Reddit admins are trying to give them software services to scrub their PIIs. Now they're also saying in previous posts before November 2024, about a year ago, you know what I'm saying, that they were having good communications and better than ever with Reddit admins, bro. Hello. That's why these fools are getting subpoenaed. Nah, like this legitimately is why they're getting subpoenaed though. Directly.
The H3 Snark mods November 2024 announcement led us to believe the Reddit and the admins were actively protecting and enabling H3 Snark. Here is their post. "We're back after a much needed break. We're just a group of volunteers."
Oh, hold on, wait. Hold on. Thanks. Hobby's taking that. Thank you. I would love to bring this up every time. Literally every single time, too. Next.
Here is their post. "We're back after a much needed break. We're just a group of volunteers, and we appreciate your patience. We took some time to recharge. What happened? As some of you may know, Ethan has been threatening to sue us for over a year. In March, he contacted Reddit, threatening to sue them and their CEO live on air, which led to Reddit admins instructing us to adjust rules 3 and 4.
Yo, like, is this not... Bro, this is 3 occasions they admitted cahoots! What? Oh my god. In the motion to quash, in this other job we just see... God damn it. How about we list them out? In the motion to quash, we just seen from the other John, from the actual, you know what I'm saying, legal doc, bruh, heads were saying that, oh my god, in 2024. But yeah, yo, we could just read it bar for bar. What am I doing? I'm about to say. Yeah, we're in... Our relationship with Reddit is currently better than ever, and we're good at communications with admins. That's 2. Now we're looking at this. This is 3! Oh my god. They're in cahoots with the Reddit admins, bruh.
Time to recharge. What happened? As some of you may know, Ethan has been threatening to sue us for over a year. In March, he contacted Reddit, threatening to sue them and their CEO live on air, which led to Reddit admins instructing us to adjust rules 3 and 4. Follow the rules. We've noticed a lot of new users not following the rules. No more discussions or mention of bad empanada. We cannot endorse this creator due to the risk he poses to the sub's future.
I find it so funny that him and Hassan got into a beef, bruh. So this jump would still apply today.
Why we are doing this? We're focused on protecting our community's future.
Your community's done. Or at least the mods of your community, the head bulls in that shit, they're done.
Relationship with Reddit is currently better than ever.
Oh, let me go ahead and snag this too. I didn't even realize this is like a double post. Yeah, I'll go ahead and be taking this.
And we're in good communication with admins. We want to maintain that. This is non-negotiable. Please stick to the rules. Further leading us to the conclusion Reddit was actively protecting our free Snark is the Reddit's admins never reached out or contacted us, despite the H3 production subreddit being one of the 5 largest and most active subreddits for podcasts. It is inexplicable that Reddit admins would reach out and provide guidance to H3 Snark, but not to us.
Like, it just doesn't even make any sense, because especially if you're going on, like, if we're gonna go on like just base level priority, you know how like YouTube, as you grow as a creator, like you'll eventually get like a partner manager and all that type of shit. So basically you have like a YouTube manager, brother. This would be like the same beat. You would expect like, yo, Reddit would be going on like the most like popping subs, like the biggest subs on the John, and like those would be the subs like the admins would start like getting reaching, because like it makes sense. These are some of the biggest, like, you know, saying subreddits on your platform, bringing the most traction on that shit. Brother, you niggas are giving again like all the peas, all the fucking grace to these goddamn H3 Snark mods, but not the actual fucking subreddit. Like not H3 like r/H3 like productions, like what, like it bias straight up.
That's a very good point, right?
It's an excellent one.
It responded by claiming one of our DMCA takedowns was invalid because it was for a link on a video on our YouTube channel. The DMCA takedown, however, specified that it was for a comment posted by blank blank, one of the Reddit mods, that contained a YouTube link, not the post itself. The issues are explained in greater detail in the declaration of Ron Barnism. Further, our suspicion was one of the H3 mods claimed to be a Reddit employee. One of the H3
Roman P
mods identified in the complaints TEI filed is Roman P.
Bing bing bing.
For ease. After the complaints were filed, Roman P admitted that the complaints accurately identified the user's alt account and also claimed to be a Reddit employee. This emphasized our belief that the H3 Snark mods were working directly with Reddit's admins. So let's go back and let's figure this out. So even if this case goes in Ethan Klein's favor and he wins, Reddit's attorney is saying we still may not give you the information. Discord has no attorney on record right now, so it's unclear.
Yeah, that's what we're saying. Discord straight blanks.
Clear what they're going to do, if anything at all. And we can talk.
Discord, the online communication platform, might be sending their shit through the mail. Who knows? Shit still makes no sense. Bruh, the platform where you talk electronically online. Yeah, they're going to send a letter.
About Discord later on, but that's a big wild card in this factor is no one has been able to get in touch with Discord. So how they're going to react to it, no one really knows. But for Reddit, their lawyer has reached out. Their lawyer has done a meet and confer with Ethan Klein's lawyer, essentially telling him even if he does get the subpoena, we are going to look at it for First Amendment, and we're going to maybe look at the scope. How many users over what period of time? And this is why Ethan Klein's lawyer is trying to narrow the scope. The more narrow the scope, the more likely Reddit will be okay with it. And of course,
because yeah, it would be on specific heads. So that does make sense.
Reddit as a tech company probably just doesn't want to day-to-day lawsuits. Being involved in a lawsuit is a very fast way to lose all your money, especially one which you don't have to be involved in. That would be true if Reddit is not in any way associated in terms of admins, employees, if there isn't really that connection. Now, if Reddit has liability, they will absolutely reject the subpoena. They will fight the subpoena themselves. So not
you'd imagine, because obviously then that would be pretty incriminating on their part, and it really doesn't help. And again, I do not know how many times we're going to have to mention this. Oh, wait, I do, infinitesimally. the H3 Snark mods, or at least their lawyer or their legal counsel on their behalf, put in their own motion to quash, 742 pages, mind you, that yes, the Reddit admins were trying to help them by giving them software services to help scrub their PIIs. So I'm like, yo, man, if that turns out to actually be true, Reddit for damn sure has liability because your own basis already trying to help, or at least people in your company, bro. You need to maybe clean house, hire some new motherfuckers. But like, yeah, some of these heads in your company that are administrators at like, some level of power and prominence are clearly biased and helping these heads out. Does that not curry, like, that's obviously outside sources like helping currying favor in this, John? It's like, does that now like flag something for them? I don't know. So Charlie's a layman.
Not only can, so when the time came where Reddit and Discord could both file it's not really a complaint. It's just like, hey, we're interested. These are what we think about it. Reddit did it. Discord did not. So the time for Discord to complain about the subpoena is over. Now, Reddit can also file a lawsuit based on the subpoena. So Reddit doesn't like the subpoena. They're the ones being subpoenaed, right? They can file a separate lawsuit and take it to court again upon their resolution. Obviously, they're just going to wait for the resolution of this lawsuit. If the H3 mods win, then it's a moot point and they can save a lot of money. If the H3 mods lose, there is still a scenario where Reddit may get involved and may fight the subpoena themselves or not turn over the information that has been requested. That's a different lawsuit, and that is a much more expensive lawsuit. You would much rather face a bunch of H3 Snark moderators and their incomes than a tech company like Reddit.
Absolutely, because one of these heads, or at the very least, they're saying that, yeah, they got like a modest income or some jazz. We were saying it earlier, and I don't believe that shit. Terminally online, keyboard warriors, brother, unemployed. Hypocritical Trilly, unemployed too, rotting in the boss's basement. Shout out, show the love with the boss, you already know. But like, yeah, nah, I know they don't got it. Meanwhile, Reddit is like, again, $1 billion corpo company, bro. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, corpo companies, infinite money, especially when it comes to these lawsuits or whatever. Because a lot of these lawsuits isn't even a factor. Well, the main factor. It should be, depending on obviously what the case is on. But a lot of the Jones just go in a way of who got the most cheese, because who can just keep like fighting out the battle of the lawsuit. Because again, paying attorneys, lawyers fees and all that. Yeah, it's gonna run you the prettiest penny, the prettiest.
So, do you think now that's all the evidence that Ethan, I think is actually pretty good evidence, Ethan Klein has provided to show the relationship between Reddit, at least the Reddit admins, possibly a Reddit employee.
And I'm saying, at least like to show that there's a connection between the Snark mods and the Reddit admins. Absolutely, we have this on 3 separate occasions now.
An H3 Snark. Is there some connection there?
I believe so.
I was very critical of it because it doesn't, like, when you're dealing with these individuals, they live in their own bubble and they often lie a lot.
Echo chamber. And they're G-boys, so hold on. Real quick. G-boys, so that means 5 stats. Is that 1? Pathological liar. We know that, but in specific, G-boys. Snarkers, where are they at? You already know. Communities dedicated to gossiping and criticizing public figures. It's like, yeah, we already know the type of timing they're going to be on. Even going back to 5 stats, like, yo, victim complex cry bully. Oh, what? No, we're going to be psychologically, financially ruined. Even though, yo, we were laughing, propagating, promoting all that bad shit that was happening to Ethan, Ela, and the crew. Actually, we were some of the motherfuckers even saying the slanderous defamation, like, you know what I'm saying? Malicious bad faith bullshittery. Oh, but as soon as the consequences get hit back for them, oh nah, bruh, damn. No, they've been patronizing us, harassment campaigns. We're so scared to decline. So we'll have people harass us. Like, bro, nobody hearing that shit, baby boy. Again, who told your ass to start snarking? And going back to the 5 stats, or better than the 5 stats, the Trexagon. Yo, what the fuck is a snarker? A little gossip criticizing community, except it got way fucking past that shit, brother. We talk about false CPS calls, 2 human skulls sent to the crib. We're way past it, my nigga.
And I think one thing that they lie about is their relationship with Reddit. They want it to seem like this is Reddit approved, Reddit is giving us backing, and even in their declaration, just out of the blue, no reason, again, this is your declaration, they were talking about Reddit admins helping them with privacy software or some type of software, which would...
Bingo. Never forget it. Don't forget any of this info. These ads will try to lie. It's like, yo, Nah.
hide their names. It's like, why would Reddit do this?
Exactly. Like that is the main question. It looks like again they're currying favor for these H3 snark mods. They're biasly like in their bias, they're obviously favorable towards them. And that is a detriment, obviously, Ethan, because it's like, yo, bruh, if these heads are in favor to the John, we're obviously trying to get their information so we can fully go through with the legal process, bruh. What the fuck are they doing?
Like, there's so many others. Like, this is not their business model, right? Cannot be how Reddit makes money. I mean, maybe it's like a Reddit version of software. Anyway, it's very puzzling. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think Reddit is connected to H3 Snark in a significant
Does the see hold on, I'm gonna let
way?
us finish. In a significant way. Do I think like the CEO and all these type of bulls are shelving out like for the H3 Snark mods, like that type of top brass? No. But am I believing now that there are at least some heads on a like a higher level than obviously just being like some fucking bull that's a Snark mod, or like some type of head that's just like, I don't know, one of the mods of like a huge Snark, not Snark, but like just a huge subreddit or some shit. I'm not by like somebody that's in like, I don't know, maybe like a spot of like moderation or something like that. Somebody of a higher tier up in Reddit that like isn't a Redditor themselves. It's like, yo, they're currying favor. We see now in 3 separate instances that these Reddit admins, these administrators or whatever, whoever the fuck they may be within this company, are absolutely trying to help these people. So that if these people they're talking about, these Reddit admins, are truly like a thing and like are people in the John, that completely fucks Reddit. So yeah, like it would I don't know, maybe it wouldn't be the most significant thing ever, but it would definitely be like a case, right? Like it would definitely be something where we gotta be like, I mean, I'm already like, already been like, because you know, what I'm saying the speculation of the heads like Roman P working for it, but like with stuff like this, looking at this now, it's really like, like brother, Reddit, I've been saying it for a while. Fix y'all shit up. Fix y'all shit up. Real life. Facts. Anyway, we pretty much at the end anyway. So y'all already know. Shout out, should have love. With us. You already know, baby. That was Ethan Klein versus H3 Snark. Can Ethan Klein sue Reddit for H3 Snark mods? Of course, if you guys want to watch the OG live video by Lus. Now, description first, link, sure to love it, of course. LUS. You seen the name, baby. You already know. But final opinions and conjecture. Yeah, we pretty much just came off of it. I think that is there is definitely something very wary going on in regards to at least some heads within Reddit and their connection to the H3 Snark mods, because clearly, again, they're favorable towards them, trying to help them with what we've seen in the motion and quash, with, you know what I'm saying, them trying to give them the services to scrub their PIIs. There's some weird shit going on here between these H3 Snark mods and Reddit, at least some heads in Reddit. And it absolutely needs to be questioned, which is exactly why the subpoena needs to truly go through, and or Ethan, like, and you know what I'm saying, is lawyer having to file a motion compel, because Reddit, what the fuck are y'all doing? It's really some shit. Swear. But other than that, again, once more, shout out to the love of lust. And I'm finna be catching y'all on the flip, baby. Peace.